Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't been recording in a couple weeks because the first round of chemo it really did make me feel bad. So yesterday I took my second round of chemo, um, and today I feel pretty good. Um, I know it's always like the third, fourth, and fifth day where you start feeling real bad, but today I feel great. For the first round of chemo, it made me so tired and lethargic that I really couldn't do anything. I basically couldn't really eat anything. I had mostly fruits and vegetables to help me. I also ate Granny Smith apples to settle my stomach from the acid reflux and the nausea that I was having, along with taking my nausea medication every 6 hours. Um, so and I'm also on a lot of a lot of steroids. I mean, for the first week of chemo. So you take the 5 steroids the at midnight, and then you take 5 additional steroids the at 6 a.m. in the morning, and then you take 2 for the next 2 days, and then 1 for the next 2 days. So that's a lot of steroids to be on all at one time. Outside of the um, feeling of having nausea, I had the acid reflux, which was very uncomfortable. It felt like something was burning my throat pretty much. And so with that was uncomfortable as well. Um, and then I had sensations of, so I cut my hair before chemo, but I'm still having soreness in the top of my head as my hair falls out. So I have slick spots on the side and on this side, and then I have um some patches in the top of my head. But as the hair follicles fall out, then it's almost like soreness, um, as a tingling sensation, and pretty much all of the hair has fallen off on my body. My eyebrows are thinning out, so they're getting thin and falling out a little at a time. But I've lost underarm hair and hair in my TMI, uh, personal region as well. And again, the hair follicles are falling out, but it's just a tingling, sore sensation in the top of my head that to where it is when it does fall out, um, it's just sore basically. Those are pretty much the side effects. It's the medication called Taxol, and Taxol actually makes your hair fall out. So I'm pretty happy that I did cut my hair prior to having chemo, because it's a very, very uncomfortable feeling with just what I'm going through with the little bit of hair that I have on my head. So, but outside of that, I didn't take any video yesterday of me going through the process of the chemo, but I do have photos that I'm going to slide in um, with this video at the end of the video of my day. And I also believe that, oh yeah, so my doctor did confirm that I am 3C, at the cancer stage of 3C, which is one stage before stage 4 cancer. My my blood levels were almost normal, but before chemo, I've been drinking a lot of water, eating kale, making my smoothies, just making sure I eat, and I take a multivitamin. I also take vitamin D, and I also was taking iron pills to help build up my hemoglobin, because before I had surgery for the hysterectomy, then my hemoglobin was very, very low. It was actually down to maybe like a 9.2 prior to surgery. It did go up to a 10.8. Now it's, I believe, at 11.1, which for me, I'm happy about, because being anemic and also going through surgery, two surgeries, because the second surgery was to put in my portacath, which I have a scar, and I also have a catheter right here in my neck. The moles that I have on my neck, they are falling off. Yeah, they're falling off. And I believe that's because of the chemo as well. And so, I mean, it's a lot when you're a cancer patient, when you've been diagnosed with cancer. Um, Fortunately for me, fortunately and unfortunately for me, I have relatives who have had breast cancer. I have a relative who has multiple myeloma. And so three of my relatives that are alive today, they've had breast cancer. And then they've gone through the chemo, they've gone through radiation. And then my relative who has multiple myeloma, he's in pretty much in remission. And so he travels all over the country. He speaks about his experience. So that's why I believe it's important to stay positive and focus when you're going through cancer treatment. If you've been diagnosed with cancer, the first, you know, when it's first confirmed that you are a cancer patient, it's really hard, and it takes a toll on you mentally. It's something that you don't want to think about, because you're feeling as if, like, you feel like you just don't want to acknowledge the diagnosis. That's how I felt. I didn't want to acknowledge my diagnosis. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to, I didn't, it just, I couldn't, it took me a minute to process it. So I was diagnosed on it was December, the Friday after Christmas 2018. And so from December, January 16th, I had surgery, had a hysterectomy, full hysterectomy, and they took my ovaries, my fallopian tubes, my uterus. I actually had a tumor in my uterus that was about 712 grams. And so that was pretty huge. My endometrial lining was 12.5 centimeters. And so all of that was taken out, along with the uterus. And my cervix was taken as well. So the cancer has pretty much spread to my lymph nodes. And you have lymph nodes in your pelvic region, as well as it's like a stem, and it goes up into your abdomen. So those lymph nodes have been contaminated with cancer, so it spread. And so at this point, hearing the news that I was a 3C, I had already researched it, so I was pretty much just waiting for my doctors to confirm that that's what it was. So I'm just one stage from stage 4, but by the grace of God, I'm not a stage 4. But, I'm just trying to stay positive during this process and during my treatment, so that I could just, go back to living a normal life. But after you're diagnosed with cancer, life is never normal, because, you with this cancer that I have, it's aggressive. It's spreading aggressively. And there's a possibility that even if they get rid of it, it can always come back. And that's just, something, or a bridge that we'll cross if it happens. But I'm just trying not to anticipate that happening. So now with the second round of chemo, today I'm not feeling any side effects at all. But, I'm pretty much bracing and preparing myself for some side effects Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. So, if I have side effects, then this time around I'll just come back on a daily basis to show you exactly what I'm going through. I couldn't do it. I could not do it with my first round of chemo because I couldn't even pick my head up off the pillow. Um, but I'll try to gain some strength to come back and show you all exactly what I'm going through dealing with chemotherapy. I just want to thank you for taking the time to look at my channel. Um, if you'd like to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell once I upload a video, I greatly appreciate it. And I'll continue to upload videos, pretty much on I want to say 3 times a week. And even if my goal is 3 times a week, because I need you to see exactly what I'm going through with my journey. So I really appreciate you for watching my channel, and thank you so much for all of your support for all cancer patients. But I have to thank my village for allowing me to, you know, discuss my frustrations, discuss, the things that I'm going through, but also helping me to maintain a positive attitude. So what I will do, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and I really appreciate you. And again, thank you for watching my channel. And hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.